What's up, craft kids? Today we're going to be continuing a series. It's a beginner series on how to use a basic shape to help you draw. Today's lesson is circle. Lots of things you can draw with circle. And I'm excited to show you some of the things that we're going to do today. Before I do that, I just have to thank Mr. Mitchell one more time. Mr. Mitchell is the inspiration for this series. Mr. Mitchell is a former colleague of mine, but still a great friend. And he was the one who came up with this idea. And so I just want to acknowledge him again and say thank you to him. You guys want to get started? All right, today's lesson is circle. So, you may want to do circles just freehand, which is what I'm going to do today. But if you find that circles are difficult for you and you're not quite ready for that, you can look around the room that you're in and see what you can find that are things that are circular. This is a cap. This happens to be a cap to a lotion bottle. You could use something like that. This is a half of an Easter egg. You could use that. I found this little trophy that one of my kids had won at something. You could use that. You may even be lucky enough to have a circle tracer. You could use a circle tracer. Really anything that you can find that's an appropriate size circle will do the trick. But if you're ready for it, you may want to just go for it. So I'm going to be starting by drawing a simple circle and then showing you what we can transform that into. Now all of these drawings are designed to be nice and easy. And the first one that we're going to do is one of my favorite little insects. First thing, like I said, is just draw yourself a circle. Now, do our circles need to be perfect? No. And do you know why they don't need to be perfect? Because at Craft Kids TV, we don't go for perfection, we go for fun. That's right, it's when everyone would just belt out fun. So this little insect here, we're gonna start by, it's gonna be a ladybug, by the way. I love ladybugs because they bring you good luck. We're going to start out by splitting it down the middle. Then we're going to give it a little half circle up here to represent its head. And we're going to go 1 antenna, 2 antenna, and then we're going to give it some dots on its back. We're going to go with a dot there. We're going to go with another dot here. You can just fill these right in. Another dot here. And then we're going to have a couple of dots up here that appear to be just half circles, but they're just really, it's the curvature of the ladybug's body. You can't see it. Okay? So, there's our first simple thing to draw using a circle. Next, we're going to do this cool design. Watch this. So, circle. Then underneath the circle, we're going to draw a little trapezoid, small trapezoid. Then we're going to draw a string. Can you guys tell what this is? That's right, it's a balloon. But to make it look three-dimensional, we're going to give it a little patch of light. And we'll color these all in later. All right? Awesome. You guys are doing awesome. Next, one more circle over here. Cool. On this one, we're going to turn it into a donut. So, you're going to put a smaller circle inside, and then we're going to add some frosting. I like chocolate frosting, but I think for this one, I might go with my youngest son's favorite. Strawberry frosting. So it's like pink. It's a nice color. Okay? There. Now we've got a frosting. I just did a wavy pattern around. We can add some sprinkles. I'll do that when I color. I don't want to use black sprinkles if I'm going to have pink frosting. I want to use something more colorful. So I'll add some sprinkles later. All right. Let's do a few more. Here comes another one. This one might make you guys want to get something sweet. Okay, so we have our circle drawn. We're going to draw a little square on the bottom, or rectangle, and then we're going to draw a stick coming out of that. just like this. Okay, cool. Any guesses? Well, I bet this next move will help. Bet you know what that is. That's right, that's a lollipop. It's one of those big, huge lollipops you might get at the fair, Disney World or something. All right. I am really liking these. Let's do one over here. Let's do another circle. Okay, this circle is going to have a little U shape up here and a little U shape up here. Then we're going to do an eye here and an eye here. And we're going to fill those in. But those were just guidelines, really. We're going to take it a step further. And we're going to bring that down. I'm going to color that all in black. Okay. All right. Now, one more thing to do. Got to add a little nose and two of these. These ears will also be black. You can fill those in right now. Any guesses what this is? That's right, it's a panda. Just from a little circle. Pretty cool, huh? Awesome. All right, let's do one right in here. That's a good spot. All right, there's our circle. Then we're gonna put a beak on. We're just gonna make the beak black, okay? Then we're gonna put an eye right here, color that in black. Then we're gonna do one of these. It's a wing, little W shape, W shape. And we're gonna draw tail feathers. It's like a heart kind of, but then with an extra bump. And you come back down. Kind of looks like a foot, actually. And we put some little indications of it being feathers there. And then we do one leg, two legs, and each leg gets 1, 2, 3 little toes. 1, 2, 3 little toes. Good job. All right, we've done several so far. I still have a couple more I want to show you. These are different sports equipment, okay? So you might have some guesses already, but this one over here is usually a smaller circle, but we're just doing all our circles about the same size. This is a smaller piece of sporting equipment usually. Ooh, looks like a tennis ball. Oh, we just thought of another drawing you could do. That does look like a tennis ball, but if you do this, just adding little V shapes and having the top of the V or an upside down V, having the peak of it run right along those black lines that I made. That, you guessed it, is a baseball. Last one that we're gonna do for today, and we'll continue the circle series because there's so many more. We'll do another circle sometime soon. The last one for today is going to be this one here, and it's a series of lines that are all a little bit curved. You could make them straight to make it a little easier. But I'm going to do mine slightly curved. Slightly curved line there. And then you're going to do a slightly curved line going across. So it's like a T so far with slightly curved lines. And then you're going to do a couple of U shapes. U shape here and a U shape here. And now you have a basketball. I'm going to color now, and I will share this with you when I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. is what I came up with. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oops, I never added sprinkles to the donut. Just did it now. Here it is one more time. This is how I colored it. Hopefully you guys had a fun time coloring yours in too. I hope you did at least tried one, if not a few. And hope this gave you some good drawing ideas. So, until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome, bye!
Hi guys! This is Maddie and Brandon, and today we're doing driveway art. Comment down below whose drawings is the best, and hit the like button if you like all the drawings. So please subscribe to our video channel.